Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to use the Morphe brushes and Kathleen collab that just recently launched. This is great for the holidays and a great date night look. I don't know, I just wanted to film it and use her palette. So I already started off by having my brows. I'm just setting it with a brow gel from Anastasia. And I already primed my face with two primers today. The matte fluid from Kiko and the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I'm going to prime my eyelids with my favorite eyeshadow primer, which you already know. And then moving on to my crease color, which is this light brown color on my crease. To be quite honest with you, I did have to use about 4 layers, but that does show that the colors are buildable, and just wanted to let you guys know because with one it wasn't showing up, so I had to add more and more and more. So about 4 it got to what I really wanted. Next I move on to this brown color, which is a warmer brown, and I'm putting that on the outer corner of my eye. Next I'm going to deepen out the outer corner with this color right here. This is like a plum. I don't want to say burgundy because it comes off a little bit purpley, so that's why I said plum. Best way I can describe this color, but just deepening out the outer corner. And I'm blending all the shades together so there won't be any harsh lines, you know. Next, I'm going to use this shade right here for the brow bone, just to give it a little, you know, make my eyebrows look a little bit more arched and nice and transition into one another. So now I'm going to use this gold shade and put that on the entire lid, where I did not put any of the darker colors to make it a little bit more depth. I'm going to go ahead and deepen it up with the black in this eyeshadow palette, and a little does build up on this. I did have to use about 3 layers of it as well, which is a good thing because some black shadows come off really pigmented, and for this it's very faint, which I really like. So we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to use my trusty old beauty blender and my new Born This Way foundation. I like the finish of it. At first it comes off really gray tone on me, like ashy, but then it transitions about 10 minutes later into my natural skin color. It doesn't look as ashy. I thought I was going crazy, but no, it actually blends into the skin. It's kind of a weird foundation, to be honest. It's nice, but it's just different from what I'm used to. So we're going to move on to the under eyes, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Skin concealer and blend it out with that same beauty blender on the pointed side. And then I'm going to set my under eye with the No Color powder from RCMA, which I have been really liking a lot recently. I've been using it every day when I go to work and such. It really does not crease on me, which I absolutely love, and no flashback. Can you believe that? I highly recommend this product. Get it if you can. I'm going to set that all with my NYX No Filter Powder, which is my favorite, holy grail basically now. And then I'm going to bronze up my skin with the MAC Give Me Sun MAC Mineralize Skin Finish with my Real Techniques brush. So I'm going to dust away that RCMA No Color powder on my under eye because I let it sit there so it won't crease throughout the day, you know. Next, I'm going to move on with contouring. I'm going to use my NYX Contour Palette with that gray tone shade and just chisel out a little bit of my cheekbones just to make a little bit more, you know, skinny face-ish, sort of, not too much. And for highlight, cream highlight, I decided to bust out my Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus cream and blend that onto the top of my cheekbones with my beauty blender. And I set that with the Betty Luminizer from The Balm, which is, I love that highlight. It's so good. Ugh, it just gives you the most prettiest highlight of life, especially on top of any cream highlight. It's so pretty. And I like to blend it with a beauty blender just to make it look seamlessly together and it doesn't look like a streak of highlight on the top of the cheekbone, because I've seen that and it's kind of like, ew. I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush. This is LoveJoy. Next, I'm going to use those two transition shades that I used earlier, and I'll put that on the lower lash line just to give it a little bit of depth down there, just because sometimes on the lower lash line it's kind of boring and just want to give it some color. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm using the Jessie's Girl liquid liner. I'm going to use that lightest shade on the palette, and it has a little bit of frost in it, so I'm just use that on the inner tear duct just to brighten up the eyes. Add some mascara, and I'm using the Too Faced Berry melted lipstick, which is coming off really pink on camera, but I just wasn't feeling it by itself, so I decided to add the Milani liquid lipstick in Amore, I think. I forgot. I'll list everything in the description box just so you're able to know. And this is what the look looks like without any lashes, if you choose to do that. But I decided to add lashes, and that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one. Bye!